gotta salute you for always bringing 100%.
Appreciate that. I appreciate that.
You mentioned before quarantine started that Queen's Legacy was definitely something a must. Who are some names that you would have loved to have seen on that stage for a Queen Legacy match?
Well, I pretty much I was supposed to battle Shuni.
Mm.
I know Coffee was supposed to
Oh,
battle Tori. My verse and official. Um, Jazz versus Misfit, but they're both queens already. But that's the battle that I would like to see.
We're gonna talk. We're
Um,
gonna talk about it.
RX. Oh, wait, hold on. Diesel versus Norma Bates. That would have been crazy.
Mm.
Um, because their styles are so similar. But RX versus somebody. Who would I put RX against as a vet? Oh, maybe Shayna. E Hart has a
mm,
E Hart.
that's a dope
I would
card.
rather
I rock with
they
that
had
card.
me they had me battling Shuni, but I would like to battle E Hart too.
You are that's
Yeah,
crazy.
But
yeah.
yeah, those are a couple of the battles.
We need Ehart back on URL. Hopefully that happens. And I want to say
Indeed.
in the history books, there's three females that have battled on Gnome and Summer Madness. I hope the fourth one is you. We get the chance to etch that into your name. There will be a Gnome match. There will be a Summer Madness. And you mentioned Jazz and Misfit. We were just about to ask you about that battle because it feels like that's like one of the last mega matches out right now. Like that has like a personal undertone. It can really
Right.
be built. It could sell. All that. I want to say to you, obviously Bardashian, so we know where you're siding. But tell us how you would break down this battle and what problems or matchup problems can Misfit cause to Jazz.
Oh man. Okay, so we know Misfit is a great performer, a great entertainer, but so is Jazz. So dang, I can't tell you who would have the upper hand in this battle. You know what I'm saying? Like
Wow.
they both have super witty jokes. They both can know how to control the crowd. Um, I think pin wise, Jazz would win. You know what I mean? Because I think she's more bar heavy than Misfit. Um, so I probably, if I was to say like break it down, if I was, I would say the if I was to give Misfit a round, I would give her maybe the first round.
Mm.
I'd
So
probably
you
give her
think
the
she gonna
first round.
come out? You think she gonna come out the gate, but she gonna lose some momentum?
Yeah, I definitely think she's going to lose momentum. I definitely think, um, yeah, I would say she goes first and then Jazz goes second. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Jazz would throw off Misfits momentum, especially
Mm.
Okay. Okay.
especially the fact that Jazz knows how to control the room. This is Jazz's home. You know what I mean? Like, and then Jazz hasn't had a one-on-one battle in some years now, so she's not coming back to play. You know what I mean? She's going to come back on 100% or more. Where so yeah, I think that's how that's going to go. But it's going to be a great battle. But
Yeah.
Jazz is going to
Hell
win.
yeah, that's box office.
It's absolute box office. It could be a headliner. I want it to be its own thing. I want them to get a cut. I want them to get the biggest bag for it. It's
Nice.
one of those special matches that like we need, and they're both in the peak of their powers. And you mentioned that the Jazz doesn't battle that often. It's been a couple of years. Misfit also was off for a couple of years.
Right.
You rising through the ranks right now. Did you realize at some point like I need to really preserve myself? But this is challenging because the less activity I have, the less I'm in everybody's faces. How do you?
Oh man, yeah, I did. Like that's why I took a break because I felt I didn't feel appreciated. I took 8 battles in 2 years, and it was like I was like on every card that Queen of the Ring put out, I was on it. And if I messed up one time, then everybody, all the fans I accumulated through that time would just turn on me. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, what? Like I'm confused. So I felt like I wasn't appreciated for what I had did for Texas in battle rap culture, right? So my comeback to Queen of the Ring was versus Miss Merck. So it wasn't so much so personal versus Miss Merck, but it was personal for me versus the fans. Because even with me being gone for 2 years, or maybe I think I had a battle right before that on Bullpen. Shout out John John. But even with me being gone for that amount of time, people were still saying that I was going to lose to Miss Merck, who had been a choke artist for the past 3 years. So I felt disrespected. So it was more so I had to prove everybody wrong on royalty. That's what type of time I was on for that card. So I feel like it can take a huge toll on you, having to feel like you have to be consistent. But I think that there's other ways that you could be consistent rather than taking so many battles and oversaturating yourself and your material and everything, because it can take a toll on you, honestly. So yeah, drop freestyles, stay at the battles, keep on with predictions, just have a social media presence, not just laid back where everything's going on, just be present, be in a mix.